Hi, I'm Jason. If you want to start a clothing brand but you don't want to buy hundreds of shirts, store inventory at home, or package and ship every order yourself, then this tutorial is definitely for you. Today I'm going to be showing you how to start a clothing brand with Tapstitch and Shopify, step by step as a beginner. We'll be creating a fashion-focused store. I'll be showing you how to design your first product. I'll also be showing you how to connect Tapstitch to Shopify, then set the price for the product, publish the product, and I'll be explaining what happens next after a customer has placed an order. By the way, Tapstitch is one of the best print-on-demand platforms if you want to sell clothing such as oversized T-shirts, heavyweight shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, streetwear, or sportswear. You can also add branding elements such as custom labels, hag tags to selected products, which will help your store feel more like a real clothing brand instead of a basic print-on-demand merchandise. We'll be hosting our main store on Shopify, but keep in mind you can also incorporate Tapstitch with Etsy in the future if you want. By the way, I've included links in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up to both of these platforms for free. Now let's dive in. So the first thing you want to do is create a Tapstitch account. So you can tap the link in the description, and from there you'll be redirected to tapstitch.com, and you're going to tap on get started, and you can create an account for free. After you have created the account, you want to go onto shopify.com, or you can tap the link once more and you'll be redirected to Shopify. And you're going to create an account for free. You can select start for free. After you have created both accounts, so you want to create a Shopify account and you want to create a Tapstitch account. This is how both of your dashboards will look. Once you have created both accounts, what you want to do next is go onto Tapstitch dashboard, which is this. Once on Tapstitch, you're going to go over to the left-hand menu option and you're going to select stores. Then from there, you're going to tap on my store. After you have selected my store, from there, what I want you to do next is you're going to scroll down and you're going to see Etsy. And as you can see with Tapstitch, you can also connect it to Etsy, Squarespace, BigCommerce, and numerous other platforms. But we're going to be selecting Shopify. So you're going to tap on Connect Shopify. After you have selected Connect Shopify, you will be redirected to the Shopify store that you have created. And you're going to select Install. Once you have selected Install, you'll be redirected to this page. And you're just going to tap on Install once more. Now that it has been installed, as you can see right here, now that you have installed your store, you'll be redirected to your Tapstitch dashboard. On the Tapstitch dashboard, you're now going to go over to the left-hand menu option. After you have selected designs, you're going to tap where you see Add New Design. Once you have selected Add New Design, you can scroll down and you can select the product that you would like to add your design on. Now let's say, for example, I would like to add my design on this item. I can simply select it. Then you're just going to tap on Design Now. Once you have selected Design Now, you will be redirected to the editor page. And a good platform to create t-shirt, logos, and so on, you could use Canva, and you can use Canva for completely free. Once on canva.com, I could simply tap on Create. Then I could type in t-shirt design for example's sake. And by scrolling down, you can see numerous templates that I could quickly customize. So for example, let's say I were to select this template. After selecting the template, we can tap on Customize this template. Once you have selected Customize this template, you can add in your own personal touches. So for example, I could go over to the left-hand menu option, select Elements. Then from there, I could type in, for example, let's say I would like to add a dog on this t-shirt. I could simply type in dog. Then I could press enter. Then after I've done that, I'm just going to be selecting graphics. And you can see numerous options that I could choose from. And let's say, for example's sake, I would like to add this dog. I can simply select the dog. Then I could minimize it. After I've minimized it, I'm just going to be adding it. Let's say, for example, right here. Then we'll tap on share. After you have selected share, we'll select download. And we're just going to download it. Once it has been downloaded, you're going to go back into Tapstitch. So I'll tap on save right here and I'll go back into Tapstitch. Once in Tapstitch, you can simply drag your design over to the left-hand menu option. And you can see that it is being added. Once it has been added, you can tap on it. And just like that, you'll be able to add your design, as you can see right there. After you have added your design, you can adjust it to your liking. And by the way, you can also see numerous editing options that you can choose from. You could use their AI design feature. You can also add text, as you can see right here. You can choose to align, flip, you can choose to remove the background, you can choose to crop. There are numerous editing options that you can choose from when it comes onto Tapstitch. After you're finished doing this, you're going to tap on publish. And if it is a case that you like to add a design to the back, you can do that. The left sleeve, as you can see right there, or the right sleeve, you can add numerous designs if you want. So let's say I would like to add a design right there. Then I'm just going to select publish. After you have selected publish, you can see check background and design colors. You have numerous options, and we're just going to tap right there on ignore. After selecting ignore, from here you can choose the store that you like to add it on. After you have selected the store, you'll be able to edit the title of your product and also the description, and you can scroll down and you could choose to upload a mockup if you want. So you can see the mockups right here, and this is one of the limitations when it comes on to Tapstitch. Unlike other print-on-demand platforms that provide you with a lot of mockups some of the time, with Tapstitch you're limited to normally 2, 3, or max 4 based on my personal experience. But you can choose to upload your own mockup if you want. You can scroll down and you can see you can also customize, you can add tags and so on. And we're just going to tap on continue to pricing. After you have selected continue to pricing, this is where you'll be able to price your item. And if it is a case that your product has different variants, you'll be able to view the variants right here and the pricing. So you can see the recommended pricing right here would be $31.94, and Tapstitch pricing is $15.97. With shipping, after both of those are added and removed, your estimated profit would be, as you can see right here, $15.97, and then after that you would minus shipping from it. So that's not bad. You can choose to increase the pricing if you want. By tapping right here, you can increase the pricing. Then you're just going to tap on publish. After you have selected publish, you'll give it a few seconds while the product is being added to your store. Another thing when it comes on to Tapstitch, if it is a case that you like to add more personalization, for example your own branding, you could go over to the left hand menu option and select branding. After you have selected branding, you can see the different options right here. So for example, you can add hang tags, so you could tap on setup now. After you have selected setup now, you can see how it works and you can choose to add a new hang tag. So you have different branding options. You can also add clothing labels if you want. You can tap on setup now, and from here you can add your own clothing label. So you have different options that you can choose from, and also the custom card I think is a very good option, so you can set that up. If we were to go back into Shopify, go over to the left hand menu option and select products. You can see our item right here, and if I were to select view, you can see how it looks on the live store. So this is how it looks at the moment. You can see how it looks right there. So from now on, persons will be able to go onto our store and make a purchase. And that's basically it. Remember, if you like to try Tapstitch for yourself, I've included links in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and thanks.